Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. And today's video, I really want to get in and work out a lot of those really sore spots. And if you are someone who is suffering from chronic pain, and this is the workout for you, because a lot of pain, we carry a lot of pain in our neck and in our hips and in our between our shoulder blades. And so this workout is going to address those painful areas and help to stretch them out and alleviate a lot of that pain. And I wanted to say before we get into this that I am so excited to welcome all my new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing. And if you just happen to stop on to my channel and you want to see more, please subscribe because it is free. And another thing I want to say is that one of my subscribers asked a question and they said that it might sound weird. And I want to let you know that I want my channel to be a safe place for all of us to interact and to feel comfortable my channel just isn't just about yoga or makeup and hair and my foot. I do a lot of, foot care in my channel, but it's not just about all those types of treatments and those types of things. My channel is about feeling okay with who you are. And in order for us to feel good on our outsides, we have to feel good on our insides, and we have to develop, good eating habits and eat healthy greens and fruits and vegetables, and we need to take care of our physical health and take care of our chronic pain. Listen to your body. If you're feeling pain, listen to your body and start alleviating that pain and working out and taking care of yourself. And so what I wanted to say is that if you have a question, leave it in the comments. And I want, like I was saying, I want this channel to be a safe place. And no question is a dumb question. And if there's any way that I can answer your questions, and if I can help, if there's any way that I can help with, answering your question, I will answer it to the best of my ability, and I will get back to you because you're important. And so I will always get back to you right away. And so today, let's get into taking care of our chronic pain and our sore, tight muscles. And so let's get on the mat. We're going to get started in a seated position with our legs crossed. We're going to do some neck turns. We're going to turn to our right and take a deep breath in, and then we'll turn to our left, take a deep breath in, and then we'll turn again to our right, looking over our shoulder and taking a deep breath in, and then again we will look over our left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Continue on looking over our right shoulder, and then take a deep breath in and look over your left shoulder. And looking over the right shoulder again, breathe in, breathe out. And the left shoulder, breathe in, breathe out. Then we'll get situated and ready for our next pose, our side bends. We're going to lift our left arm over to the side and bend, and keeping your hip bones on the mat and grounded into the mat, and breathe in and breathe out. And enjoy the stretch and come up on out of that stretch. And then we will take our right arm and we will stretch over to our left side, feeling that all along our right side. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and come back up again. And now we will finish our last set with our left arm over our head and stretching and really feeling that in your left side. And we'll come back up and you will take your right arm and hinge over to your left side, really feeling that all up your right side. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch, keeping your hip bones on the mat. We'll get positioned on all fours for our cat and cow, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out and round your back and really feel that in between your shoulder blades, and arch and look up and round and take a deep breath in and arch and look up and exhale. And breathe in and round and release and look up and exhale and round. Breathe in and relax and arch your back. These are wonderful warm-up exercises. And arch and look up and round your back. And arch into cat, and round into cow. And one more time, arch into cat and round into cow. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we'll get situated on all fours. We will thread the needle. You're going to lift your left arm and thread it under your right with your left cheek on the mat, and really feel that stretch in between your shoulder blades. And hold that, and we'll come up. And we're going to take our left arm again, and we're going to thread it under our right, really feeling that stretch in between your shoulder blades and making sure you're breathing in and breathing out. And we'll do it one more time. You're going to lift your left arm and thread it under your right with your left cheek on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy and feel that stretch. And now we'll get situated for the other side. And you're going to lift your right arm up and thread it underneath your left arm, really feeling that stretch and enjoying the stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and come back up again. And then we're going to lift our right arm and thread it under our left arm and hold that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. And we'll come up for one more time. We're going to lift our right arm and thread it under our left arm and really feel that stretch between your shoulder blades and all up the back of your spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we'll slowly come up out of that pose, and on all fours, we're going to get ready for our downward facing dog. From all fours with our feet hip width apart and our arms shoulder width apart, we're gonna come up, rise up onto your feet. You can alternate your feet back and forth, really getting a stretch in your hamstrings and really feeling that stretch all along your spine. Breathe in and breathe out, and you will come out of that and take a little break Breathe in and breathe out, and then we will rise back up again. This exercise is wonderful for building strength in your back and in your legs and in your whole body. And we'll take a break and rest in between, and then we'll rise back up again. Really feeling the stretch throughout your whole body. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll come back down out of that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll rise back up into our downward facing dog and hold that pose, and we'll come down again. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll rise back up again, really feeling that stretch and feeling the strength in your arms and in your spine. And we will get situated on the mat for our next pose, which is our bird dog pose. We will lift our left leg and our right arm and hold that pose and breathe in and breathe out. And then we'll come back down out of that. And we're going to lift our right leg and our left arm and hold that pose and really feel the strength in your spine. And breathe in and breathe out, and we'll come back out of that. And then we're gonna lift your right leg and your left arm and breathe in and breathe out and hold the pose. And then we'll come out of it, and then we will lift our left leg and our right arm and really hold that pose. It's kind of hard to balance that, but it can be done, and you will build strength as you do it. And now we will lift the right leg and the left arm and hold that pose. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, we will now lift our left leg and our right arm. Breathe in and breathe out. And take a little break in between. And then again, we will lift the right leg and the left arm. And then we'll come up on out of that pose, and we will get ready to lift the left leg and the right arm and really feel that strength in your spine and in your legs and in your core. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we'll just take a little break, and we will get positioned on the mat with our arms by our chest, and we'll go into our Cobra stretch and really feel that in your lower back, and come out of that and breathe in and breathe out. And then we will slowly rise up again, feeling the strength in your arms and in your lower back. And then we will release out of that. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we will rise up again, arching your back and looking up towards the ceiling and really feeling that stretch. Breathe in, breathe out, and we'll come out of it. And then we're going to slowly rise back up again. This is wonderful for sciatica and for lower back pain. Breathe in and breathe out and come out of it. And then we will get positioned on the mat with a straight spine. We're going to go into our seated forward bend, and we're going to hinge forward over our legs And just hold that pose and feel that all up your spine and in your lower back and your hamstrings. And then you will come back up again, and with a straight spine, breathe in and breathe out, and then hinge back over your legs again. Really feeling that stretch throughout your whole spine and your legs. And you will come back up with a straight spine. Breathe in, breathe out, and hinge back over and stretch over your legs. And hold that pose. We will slowly come up out of that and take a little break. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we're going to go into our head to knee forward bend. And we're going to lift our arms and turn and look towards your left foot and flex your foot and stretch and hinge over your legs and really feel that in your hamstrings. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch. And you can feel it in your hips as well. And now we will do it again. We're going to hinge over and flex your foot and stretch, and keeping your hip bones grounded to the mat. And breathe in and breathe out. And we will rise our hands to the air, and we will turn and hinge back over our leg again, flexing our toe and rounding over. And you can grab your toe to flex it and get an even better stretch. And then we will come over to the other side. And we're going to lift our hands up to the ceiling and turn and twist over your right leg. And round over, really feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. You can grab your toe and flex your foot for an even better stretch. And breathe in and breathe out and release into the stretch. And we will do it again. We're going to raise our hands, turn towards our right leg and hinge over the right leg. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy the stretch and come up again. And we're going to lift our arms and turn and twist and round over our right leg, and you can flex your toe for an even better stretch and just release in and fold over into the pose and really feel that stretch all throughout your hamstrings and your hips and your lower back. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly rise out of that pose, and we will get in a seated position with the soles of our feet together for an inner thigh stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy that stretch. And now, lying on the mat, we will go into our half bow pose and stretch out our quadriceps. Grab your left ankle and pull it up towards your glute, and then release and take a deep breath in. And then we're going to grab your left ankle again and pull it up towards your glute, really feeling that in your quadriceps, and then release. Grab your left ankle again and pull it in towards your glutes, really feeling that stretch in your quadriceps, which can help to release sciatica pain. Breathe in and breathe out. And grab your ankle again, pulling it into your glutes, really enjoying and holding that stretch. And now we're going to get situated on the mat for our right side. And you're gonna grab your right ankle and pull it in towards your glutes. Breathe in and breathe out and hold that stretch and release. Breathe in and breathe out and grab your right ankle again, pulling it towards your glute and really feeling that stretch and the release in your quadriceps. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to grab our ankle and pull it in towards our glutes. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we will do it one more time. You're going to grab the right ankle, pulling it in towards your glute and holding it and then releasing. And now we're going to lie on our back on our mat. We're gonna do our hamstring stretches. You want to stretch your hamstrings after working your quads. So you're going to grab your left leg and pull it in towards your chest, really feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. And you can flex and point your toe. And then we will relax. Breathe in, breathe out, and grab that left leg again. And flex and point your toe, and flex and point your toe, and pull that leg into your chest, really feeling that stretch in your hamstring. We will relax on the mat, and then we will pull our left leg in again, flexing and pointing your toe, pulling that leg in towards your chest. Really feeling that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy the stretch. And then we are going to do it one more time. On your left leg, you're going to pull it in towards your chest and you're going to point and flex your toe and breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And hold the stretch, and now we'll come out of that stretch. And then we will get situated on the other side. We're going to lie back on the mat. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then we're going to lift our right leg, pulling it in towards our chest and pointing and flexing our toe and breathing in and really feeling that in your hamstring. One side might be tighter than your other side, and so that is common. Breathe in, breathe out, and rest for a few seconds, and then grab your right leg and pull it into your chest and flex and point your toe. Breathe in, breathe out, and hold that stretch. Then we'll come out of that and take a little break for a couple seconds and breathe in and breathe out. And grab your right leg and point and flex your toe and pull your leg in towards your chest for a really good hamstring stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and hold that stretch. And then we're going to release it back to the mat. And now we will get ready for our next pose. We'll get situated on the mat. You can use a block or you can use a pillow or whatever you have. I'm going to use a block, and this is called fish pose, and it is wonderful to stretch between your shoulder blades, and it's great for posture if you are rounded over a computer or over a desk. Breathe in and breathe out and just lie back into the stretch, and then we'll come up, take a deep breath in and breathe out, and then we will lower ourselves back again, and the block is, or the pillow is right between your shoulder blades. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy that stretch all throughout your chest and your shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out, and lie back again, really enjoying that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and relax into the pose. And come up again. Now we will get situated on the mat in a seated position, and we're going to loosen up everything that we just worked. We're going to do head rolls, and we're only going to go halfway, and we're going to stop in areas that feels good to you and just roll your head from side to side. Just really feeling that release in your neck. Breathe in and breathe out and just slowly roll, and stopping in areas that are painful and that where it feels good, and roll back over to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out and really, really enjoy this. And it is just so beneficial to get that circulation going in your neck. Breathe in and breathe out and keep rolling and stopping in areas that you need attention. Breathe in and breathe out and roll, and be very careful and gentle with your neck. And then we're going to gently come up, and we're going to squeeze our shoulders up to our ears, and then elongate your neck and squeeze up to your ears, and elongate your neck and squeeze up to your ears, and elongate your neck. Breathe in and breathe out and really squeeze those shoulders up to your ears, and elongate your neck and breathe out. Really squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and elongate your neck, and squeeze up to your ears. Breathe in, breathe out, elongate your neck. Now give yourself a big hug and really feel that release in the back of your shoulder blades. And just hold that for a minute, enjoying that stretch. And breathe in and breathe out. And now give yourself another big hug. Reverse your arms and hold that and really feel that. Hug yourself really good and really feel that tension release between your shoulder blades. Just hold that as long as you need to, as long as it feels good to you and it's releasing that pain and that tension. Now we're going to get situated on the mat for our final pose, Shavasana. We're going to lie with our feet hip-width apart and our palms up to the ceiling, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out and quiet our mind and think of all the positive things in your life that you have to be grateful for today. And I want to thank you for joining me and participating in my workout today. And I really hope that it helped you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video.